Alright, now we got some volume going here. What up, Josh Vaughn?
New
7
setup.
viewers? Shit. Yep, the new digs. We premiered it yesterday for a little bit, but tonight is the real premiere for the Positive Vibes.
It's real positive around here.
Hoop,
Well, I
hoop,
wouldn't go that far.
Chiapo.
Hoop hoop, anonymous juggalo. Oh man, we went to 6 instead of 10. We went down to. I was trying to go up.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
7. Come on, call all your friends. Tell them to tune in.
WTF?
Rob
Yo,
Bowling,
Rob
Dirty
Bowling.
Deeds. What up, boys?
What up, you freaking bozos? We're calling people bozo now. That's my thing.
Is that your new thing?
Yeah, what's up, bozo?
8 o'clock.
Hell yeah, we got 9 viewers, man. We're almost there.
If we would have started
What
at
up,
7:53 like I
It's
wanted to, we'd be up to 13
I
viewers.
guess.
I mean, you
Or
can't
maybe
predict that.
17. I
Butterfly
can.
effect.
I can.
Yeah, incorrectly.
things.
You predicted incorrectly.
Doesn't
probably.
matter. I'm still predicting
Oh, okay.
it.
Well, I'm not denying that you're predicting. It's just.
You told me.
Oh, we did it.
specifically
Okay.
You can't predict that.
Correctly. Look how huge
Naked.
I am compared to
Fun
you.
to dance too naked. Yeah, really. Even with this big TV, you take up most of the space.
Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace.
Bender boys, oops. Yeah, oops is right.
Can I do it? No, I pressed the wrong button. I was so close, man.
Yeah.
I was so close.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I am fucking huge. That's right. Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace. And to everybody else, what's up? You're watching another episode of Positive Vibes Live! This is as loud as I feel like getting tonight.
That's it, eh?
Yeah, I'm your host, Not Slim One. I got bare feet. And this week I'm joined by the fucking diabetic socked Iceman.
Look what I did to my foot the other night.
Is that from wearing your socks too
That's
tight?
from wearing my socks straight. No, it's from kicking my fucking bed
You still got a
frame.
blanket rash?
No, that's gone.
That was weird.
Those only last a few hours, then they disappear.
Iceman gets a rash from
It's
sleeping
not a
with-
rash, it's a bruise. Some kind of weird bruising.
Iceman gets bruised from blankets. We should have named the show that. Bruised by blankets.
Too late now.
It's too bad we can't go back and rename it.
Why didn't you rotate?
Why didn't you
Rotate the couch.
This is the new setup.
This is it now.
This is the new Positive Vibes setup. We got all the sick Juggalo posters of events that I've been to in the past.
Not FEMA.
And we bought a 65-inch TV. It's right here in front of us. That's
we're
what we
looking at.
see you guys on tonight. And
Well, that's what we see ourselves on, but your chat.
Every time I watch this show, it's weird to see Blake with a shirt on.
Yo, I got my fucking Legs Diamond the Purple Gang shirt on tonight. I better take it off
What
soon
up,
before I
man?
fucking split up the group.
Yeah, right? They're already spreading apart.
Yo, Nicole E, what up?
Nicole E, I
Ann
don't think I've
Egger
seen you
in
for
the
a
chat.
while.
She fucking started making videos, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can go watch them on her channel, the Ann Egger channel.
Ann Egger show.
Yeah.
Beer mug.
Yes, guys, what up, though? And so, yeah, man, it's just fucking Wednesday night. We're out here doing positive vibes. The dogs.
We can only hope. Really, we can only hope.
Will the dog bite Blake again?
He's not even smiling at you this time. He's trying to smile.
Dog. Dog.
Hey, look it.
I hope.
Look it. Do it again. Look at that pretty smile.
You better not bite me.
That's
dog.
enough. Lay down.
Thanks, Iceman. Nice. James Jip, I just show up once a month to ask when are you eating Carolina Reapers again? Bring
Never.
it back. Why would you do that?
Never. I mean, I'll bring back why would you do that, but I'm not eating Reapers again. I'll chew them. I will chew them and I will spit them out and let my mouth burn fucking crazy, but I ain't swallowing that shit ever again.
That sounds awful, KJ. It sounds like you have Down syndrome.
Voice reading out my messages. Grinning face with tightly closed eyes.
That's literally what everybody is here for, Muay Thai, so.
Tightly closed eyes.
So what up, Donuts, Slimon, and Iceman? Thanks for fucking bringing it back down on the rails, Death Skype. Not much is going on, man. Another week has passed. We're gonna fucking do some camping, Nina and I, this weekend. That's gonna be the shit. Blake gave up on all vlogs. Well, you know, I definitely took a big hiatus and stepped back from creating vlog content. That's 100% accurate. And then,
Saria, what up, though?
And then,
what up, though, not Slim One and Iceman?
What up, though?
Where are you going to move your camper to if they make you in September?
His mom's driveway.
Who said that?
Blake gave up on all
Buckley.
vlogs.
I don't know yet, Buckley.
Blake Iceman, hoop,
It's just
what
Bucky.
up, my
I don't
chat
give a fuck.
ninjas?
You
Bro,
tell.
I am all out of snuff movies. There's no
Anyway,
good
Death
ones.
Skype, not much been going on. Another week passed, man. I just fucking, I've been doing some like camping and shit. I hurt my back a couple weeks ago, and it's been like pretty sore, but I still have been like camping and shit. And so, I'm going camping again this weekend with Mima. We didn't do anything at all that was fun in this summer, in June and July. Excuse me. Except for when we did Blake Stock. We did that in, what, July? We didn't do anything in June because we were building up the Blake Stock then. So I never pulled my camper nowhere until Windsor weekend.
That was the first one.
Which was the weekend of August 15th.
2 weekends ago. Not this past one, but the one before.
Right. So we did camping 2 weekends ago. We did camping last weekend, me and Iceman. We're going to do camping again this weekend, Mima and I. And then the following weekend, no camping. And then the weekend after that, the weekend of September 12th, more camping. So it's super fun. It's been just like straight chilling.
Yep.
And that's been good. I wish it was gathering, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Or concerts, or going to America.
The mic stays rockin', show up, show out, and let it be known promo.
And so, that I wish was happening. But I'm still having fun camping. And anyway, just jumping all over the place. Vlogs? They canceled the gathering, Blake canceled vlogs. Yeah, that's basically it. Well, it just is like this. I did definitely lose some motivation to make the vlogs. That's for sure. But I just hadn't been doing anything, and I didn't feel like talking to the camera and editing that when I was just fucking doing so many live streams at the time that the show looked like it was beginning to take hiatus. Is what? Excuse me. Let me take a drink of water and say that again.
Yeah, try that again.
Vlogs are boring. Gathering to
when it seemed that the vlogs started to take a back seat was also around the time that I started doing a lot more live streaming with Bender Boys and not so much Studio 17.
You've explained this over and over again, but that still doesn't explain why you stopped doing vlogs.
Yeah, it does. That's what I'm saying.
Just because you're live streaming doesn't mean you have to stop doing vlogs. Live streaming is not about you. It's not about your life. It's just a vlog, or it's just a live stream talking about a bunch of shit. They want to know why they're not getting the vlogs about your life anymore.
Because I put in more effort into live streams.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does. What do you mean? I fucking went from editing a video. I went from editing a video on a Monday and releasing it. Now I'm streaming.
What I'm trying to say is that's not giving them what they're asking for. They're asking for the vlogs. You're saying, well, I'm giving you this instead. They're saying,
no, they're saying, why are you not making vlogs?
They're saying, we don't want this, we want this. And you're saying, well,
sorry, this is what's happening now.
Well, then just tell them that and tell them to stop fucking asking.
They're always going to ask. They're trolls. They'll never stop. Look, they got you triggered.
No, you got me triggered.
They win. Yeah, because they're talking to me about vlogs.
You got me triggered.
Way to go, guys.
You know what? I need to do a fucking dab now.
Argument. Fight.
A decent Canadian argument.
Why did the app quit?
Oh my god, that was weird.
We're still streaming though, right?
Yeah. Shit's still coming in. Let's give it a minute here and see what happens.
Anyway, whatever anger or opinion you have about it, what I'm saying is still true. I started live streaming more, and that is the motivator for me to not make as many vlogs or cease making vlogs. And then especially in like, that happened in like December and January, right? But then even furthermore in was it March or May when the shit started? March, right?
Yeah, March.
Then in March, I'm just like, fuck all this nonsense, man. I don't feel like being pissed off, making vlogs, bitching about the social reform we're going through. And that has just, you know, filtered into now. Still not making videos. Although I have been thinking about it. Thinking is not doing, that's for sure. But, I have been thinking about making vlogs, but I haven't been doing so much interesting shit. I mean, the last 3 or 4 weeks, it's been kind of cool, camping all the time. But from March, when that shit popped up, even before March, you know what I mean? Like, we blew our I'm not trying to victimize here. This is just what happened. We blew a big nut on New York, right? And now there's been no reason, and I knew I wasn't going to do LA in February, and then everything blew up in March. So, I haven't been doing much because there hasn't been much to do. Okay?
Okay, but vlogs don't have to be about doing stuff. It's about you and about your thoughts and feelings about things, and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, so I've been putting those thoughts and feelings and ideas into live streams.
No, I disagree with that.
I talk about what we got going on all the time.
Live streams is just shooting the shit with people.
Yeah, talking about what's going on, catching up.
Whatever, I give up.
What are you trying to say?
No matter what I say, you're just going to continually go back to the same point, which is not the point that I'm trying to get out here.
You think that I should just make vlogs because that's what people want? I also would like to do it.
You've always been about what the viewers want.
I mean...
No, don't even. It's always been about...
He hates his followers.
Entertaining the viewers.
Being entertaining, but following through with their requests?
More or less.
Down pointing
well, I ain't doing it with the vlogs right now, that's for sure.
Down pointing triangle.
I was hating fucking editing on this fucking PC forever. And then when I got the new PC and waited for weeks before I finally did a vlog and edited a video, I had that computer for a few weeks, but I never wanted to sit and edit on it here. And it took me forever to get that desk set up. By the time I finally did that and edited a video, I tried to render it in 1080p. And it took an exceptionally long time, just like this computer would, rendering a 720p video. Actually, a 720p videos were rendering, pardon me, just a little bit slower than real time on this computer. Maybe like a second and a half or less for every second of render time. It wasn't so bad. but I did a fucking 1080p video on this thing. It took 3 hours to fucking render.
So
I was so pissed.
That 720p on that.
I got so mad I haven't fucking found the time to do that yet. I haven't vlogged or anything.
Basically, what it all comes down to is you just got tired of editing.
But he filmed the ground the entire time.
No, because I was still editing on this PC. I think it's less got tired of editing and maybe just got a little bit like... I just got bored with myself vlogging, you know? Like, it turned out that I'm like a big creature of habit.
Q&A with Iceman? Went live real quick and made a video promoting.
I'm kind of afraid what kind of cues I'm going to get to give you the A's for.
When this channel was bowing and raising money for Ice to gather, and now Blake's gives 2 fucks.
Well, you know, it certainly looks that way, doesn't it? I don't want to admit that because I don't necessarily think it's true, but everything that I'm saying points in that direction. Maybe I just don't want to accept the truth. But, like, I feel like if I didn't care about the channel...
I didn't see it I didn't even know it was going to go on. I would have checked it out if I knew it was going to be Boy Butter, but I thought it was just going to be Dumbass Big Will again. I don't want to see that.
Nobody knew that it was going to be Butter Boy.
Yeah, well, that's what you... What do I think about Boy Butter, but I didn't see it.
Butter
yeah,
Boy.
Boy Butter. That's what I said to call it.
Butter Boy.
Butter. No, Boy Butter. It sounds better.
Idiots.
I like Boy Butter. That's what I told you earlier.
You're really aggressive tonight.
Yeah.
What's going on with you? Usually you're fucking just, like, hangry and weak.
I
don't know. Well, I am hangry. Actually, that's the problem. Is I'm hangry. I wasn't hungry when I got
like
here.
a hard peach?
Thank you, Iceman.
No, I don't like hard peaches.
No, we don't have soft ones. Just got them today.
You're welcome, Bender Boys. Anytime for you, man.
Poop Bender Boys
anyway,
all day, every day.
I feel like I didn't make a conscious decision to just stop doing the vlogs. I wanted to... every time that I wasn't doing them, I wanted to do them, but my motivation was fleeting. And I didn't do them for a long time. And I replaced a lot of vlogs. I went and looked at my channel today or yesterday, and I noticed that I replaced a few vlogs with live streams by myself,
doing that.
sitting in the chair.
I remember when you started doing that, and you specifically said back then, because I just don't want to edit. That's what you said.
And StreamYard was so fun and so easy, and it was so easy to get what I wanted to say out there without having to do any extra work. But I don't know.
Yeah, see, the thing is doing
all the old Studio 17 content. We don't make that anymore. When we were trying to do once a month stuff, all the shows that I edited.
Yep.
We did them together, actually, equally, if you know. And all the shows that we did together, all those kind of stopped.
Just dropping by to hit.
We should maybe bring one of those back. Well, in the idea of, in the conversation of content that doesn't exist right now.
We should definitely have another cooking meme soon.
Yeah, cooking meme, that would be a good show.
The no seconds, to be honest with you, I was feeling was getting kind of long in the tooth and hard to do because finding interesting stories.
We don't make food. We don't make food. There was so much shit that I feel like if we would make it, we could make a bunch of other shows.
Well, we did,
but a lot of the shit
started doing it with Mima, having the cooking Mima make the food for the show, but it was still the same thing over and over, just chicken.
Her skill set is chicken. You know what I'm saying? No offense to Mima.
She doesn't bake, but she cooks other stuff.
There was the one episode where the guy ate the olive seed, said he wanted to grow into a tree.
Yeah, but see how, I don't even think his story was...
See, that was like, yeah.
And that's another thing, is finding an interesting story and a good meal that we're going to be able to either buy or cook.
What other shows did we do? We did Cooking Mima, we did No Seconds.
That's pretty much it.
Didn't we do some other shows?
No, then we had other people come on and do their own shows.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had a little block of content.
But I think for us, it was just those two, really.
Well, we should resurrect one of them.
Ice Butter coming soon to studio, so now we're talking!
Ice Butter.
Blake,
well, I mean, that's pretty much what this show is, though.
Iceman dominated Blake.
Always.
Freddy, and make butter popsicles.
I don't fear the Iceman. Just when he yells, there's no point to fucking yell back.
No, I yell because you constantly interrupt and don't let me get a word in, so I have to yell to tell you to shut up. So that I can say something.
Studio 17 that. Blake holds Iceman's pocket.
Like what? Holds Iceman's pocket?
No, I don't.
Why would you poop that?
I could do that show all on my fucking own. Some of the shit that comes out of me, I tell you, man, fucking horrible. Remember when we were eating bugs and I took a shit and I took a picture of my shit with the bugs floating around it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
So do I.
We definitely were sharing a lot more pictures of our poops with each other back then, weren't we?
We had some interesting ones back then.
Yeah, I worked really hard on the channel, man. I know that it was a good channel.
What is whose opinion of CPN? Both of us or just one of us?
Have a spelling bee next week. It's what the people want.
Spelling bee.
Look, here's some truths about content again, okay? Since you guys are fucking staying on it tonight.
Both. I second that.
The viewers that I have now, I love. Okay? And I think I make that pretty clear with the shit that I say all of the time.
Okay.
And, man, I got a really dry throat tonight with this
fucking almost as good as last night's burp and hiccup talking.
Agreed, VG.
I love my viewers. I have nothing bad to say about the viewers that I have. I know that my channel's never going to fucking explode to be anything massive or anything like that. I don't expect that. I don't have an expectation of that. I realize that I shouldn't have that expectation today because I don't put out content that warrants that. And everybody loves Why Would You Do That? It's a great show, of course. On paper, it's a great show. Filming it, it's a great show. The way that we delivered it was a fucking awesome fucking format. I killed that. We killed it. I killed that show. I filmed that show. I orchestrated that show. I brought everybody together to get ideas. We did it here at my house. I took all that footage and edited it. You know, I headed everything around here. It's not a pedestal thing. I'm just saying, we collectively, and I'm talking about myself right now, I put in a lot of fucking work. We all did. I got a Facebook memory from 2014 or 15 that said I had 600 followers. I had 600 followers in 2015, I think.
Yeah.
We're 5 years later. I have 1,100 more subscribers.
1,100 more or 1,100 total?
I have like 1,700 subscribers. 1,786. I saw it right at the beginning of the show. I don't think about that number. I don't think about my analytics.
Green heart.
I always sound hypocritical when I say shit. But, like, the workload for Why Would You Do That wasn't worth the payout.
Well, I completely agree, yeah.
The workload wasn't worth the payout. That's not to slander the viewers that support the show.
Paying into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We bought everything with our own money. I never was... I don't feel jaded. I don't feel mad now, even though my voice is heightened. I'm just saying, we put in a lot of work to make that show happen. We put in a lot of money to make that show happen. And yeah, we made some money back on the show through donations to get you to The Gathering, which is amazing in itself. But I never felt that the show reached a level of success where the workload was worth the payout. And we did a lot of shows. We did that show every weekend for like 2 years. We made about a little over 100 shows. Why Would You Do That shows? If you go check the playlist on YouTube. And that's it, man. Like, I don't know if I'm crying or if I'm talking or if I'm angry. I don't know. I feel like a bunch of everything, but it's all kind of canceling out. I feel fairly neutral. But all I'm saying to the audience that was talking about these shows tonight is we stopped making the show because if this dies, it dies. I'm not... I don't think I have a plug to plug it in. But either way, I'm not paying attention to this. I'm not paying attention to this. But am I saying anything like rude or ignorant that could be like conceived as disparaging toward the people that I've been supporting since day one? Because that's how I feel like I'm disrespecting those people when I say the workload wasn't worth the payout. You know what I mean? That, like, I feel bad. That's what I feel overall bad. That I might be like diminishing the support of people like Josh Vaughn and Spooky Tuesday, names that I just see on the TV now. You know what I mean? Am I?
I don't know.
I don't think I'm being disparaging.
No, I mean, I agree 100% with that. Like,
the workload just wasn't worth the payout. We had to stop the show. And we're not Reckless Eating, and we're not those guys. They make a couple of bucks. They make a couple of bucks. You know what I mean? We don't have a steady revenue. I've never had a steady revenue.
To get $100 off of fucking YouTube.
Yeah, it took a long time to make my first $100. It took a little bit less time to make my second 100, but I haven't made a third 100 because I have my Google account attached to my bank, so every time I make 100, it throws it in there. It doesn't hold it anymore. And I haven't got a $100 deposit from Google in a hot minute.
Yeah.
But it's not about like, it's not about physical cash, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't about the cash.
No,
the cash was a facet.
The cash was a big factor in why would you do that, because some of the shit we were doing was pretty expensive.
The cash was a big factor of why would you do that. However, the cash was a small factor to me in wanting to end the show.
Yeah.
It was the workload that wasn't worth the payout.
It was getting everybody together on the same day.
Everybody was so supportive of me, bro, to come and do that show every weekend for 2 years. Americans came. Hemi brought his friends. We would bring new people. It was an amazing show. No wonder everybody asks for it back all the time. I don't want to do it. I don't want to fucking throw up anymore. I did that. I did it 100 times.
I would do certain versions of it, but I'm done with the throwing up.
I mean, I would throw up again, but like some of the pain...
I would sit here and chew on peppers for fucking half an hour.
Some of the pain that I went through on that show was like immeasurable. I would never want to do that.
I wouldn't swallow them because it fucking hurts.
Yeah, it's no good.
Spelling bee on Positive Vibes next week?
No.
What, you type out the words for us and then we spell them?
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I'm making a mountain out of a molehill now, but... It initially started the ball rolling by talking about not making vlogs. I stopped making vlogs because I started getting lazy. And once I start getting lazy, it's hard to regain motivation. No matter what I desire.
Lunchbox.
Even if I want it so fucking bad. You know what I mean?
Hardly. It was Hemi, actually.
Even if I want it so fucking bad, lazy got me, forget it.
Yeah.
Even if it's to my benefit or my detriment, it doesn't matter. If lazy got me, I don't want to do nothing, I won't do it.
I know.
And then when I was mad upset in March, fuck it. I'm not trying to make fucking vlogs about being miserable about COVID. I didn't want to do that. And now here we are here. And sure, yeah, I'm not making vlogs, right? But and maybe it's just talking. But we're really putting in a lot of fucking effort right now over on Studio 17. And that's the real deal. I got Tuesday night, Big and Butter. We're doing Big and Butter. We've been doing that for 15 weeks.
Okay, but Studio 17 was always supposed to just be a collab channel to get people over to our other channels. That's what the whole purpose of that was at the beginning.
Yeah, it was at the beginning, but then we weren't really putting content out on that channel, and we were putting all our content out on our channel. And now we've sort of migrated there. And doing it live, like the live stuff really is, I feel like, where it's at.
Yeah.
I think that that's a real deal too. Like, everybody loves the live interaction. And one thing that I wouldn't do is like edit a vlog, upload it, and then premiere that vlog so that I can be in the chat to chat live with everybody. Yeah. I wouldn't do that. That seems weak.
Yeah, it does.
So I don't know, vlogs, yeah, I will do vlogs again. I don't know when, and if I do, I don't know if it'll start a new, like, regular schedule, but...
I honestly feel like you will not do any more vlogs until you go to another gathering, and then you'll do the gathering vlogs, and then that'll be it, and then you'll go back to nothing.
I've been really thinking, like, I haven't been doing them, I haven't been thinking about not doing them. But maybe, like, the last couple weeks, I've been thinking about it a little more and more, so... We'll see what happens. I don't have any inherent plans to start doing that now. Okay? I got my money focused on Studio 17, where I was just saying, you know, even though that was happening in the past, what you said about putting a spotlight on our channels, right now, you know, after meeting the Bender Boys and being with Brooklyn Menace and everything, migrating to Studio 17 has really been a fun experience online.
Yeah.
And easy to put together, too. So we get to do Big and Butter. That's me and Big Will on Tuesday nights. We do this show together on Wednesday nights.
Going to stream tonight on BBDS?
Maybe. I don't know yet. It depends on how Blues Show goes. If it sucks, then yeah. Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights here. Thursday nights on Studio 17. And now I'm thinking about doing like a Monday show.
Okay, so why not consider just moving this show over to Studio 17 then?
I have considered it.
And, I mean, honestly, I think we will probably end up with more viewers if we do that, too.
I want to keep it here. This is mine. It's you and me. This is some day one shit. I don't want to completely abandon the channel. If I move this somewhere else, my channel is dead. 100%. But look, we still get like 20, 30 viewers every week. It's like we're two dudes standing in front of a small audience. Maybe we might get a little bit bigger audience, but I don't think we would, because Studio 17 is really predicated on like some drama. You know what I mean? And it's really meta over there, and I don't think that the audience.
It's a huge troll thing.
I mean, it's trolls here, but it's different.
Yeah, but no, over there it's different.
Yeah. I like what we do here. I want to fucking think about creating new content for the Not Slim 1 channel. I don't know what that would entail. Yeah. I should bring the vlogs back in some capacity.
You have worked hard for your
TGSIMMJ says you can spontaneous stream on Not Slim 1 and Studio 17. Which we do. We spontaneously streamed yesterday on this channel.
And that got a fucking good amount of views too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Well, anyway, I don't know if I'm beating a dead horse here, but the vlogs might come back. I've said that in the past. I have no intention to start them now or in the near future, but I've been thinking about it, so it's either going to grow into something or laziness will consume it.
Do a show on
I'm looking at the latter because I'm seeing all these live streams that I'm doing on the other channel, and that kind of is where my focus has been and is right now.
And I've always felt that way since you started doing the live streams, that's it. It's going to be live streams, and then you, like I said, gathering will come along, you'll do, possibly, maybe you'll only live stream at the gathering now and you won't do any more.
Well, I was in Brooklyn Menace's DMs the other day. We were having a little conversation, a State of the Union about the channel. And we have no official plans to roll anything out or say anything or do anything at this moment. But I think we got to create a commercial or start a campaign to try to push Studio 17 to 1,000 subscribers or more, so that we can get that live streaming capability.
I thought we got there last year.
That was Brooklyn Menace's channel, so he could do it from his channel. Shit. What a fucking trick that shit was.
No kidding.
Now we got to trick everybody again.
How many is Studio 17 at so far?
Studio 17 right now, I think, just broke 600 subscribers.
Yeah.
So we're extremely close. We probably, I bet, wouldn't even have to push a campaign. And if they did a gathering next year, we would be like ready to live stream.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel that Brooklyn Menace needs to put
something
live streams on from the gathering on Studio 17. I also would like to do that. Yeah. And then as, you know, Bender Boys, I'm sure we can get a few more connected. Or if you didn't go, teach you how to host real quick. And then we could all call in, you know, and teach you how to host or something. So there's a lot of different things that I'm... So, like, I do see some things in the future. I'm not just completely giving up on making entertainment.
Yeah.
It's just a different type of entertainment that is being produced by me right now. And I love everybody that sits here and listens to me ramble on about it and has been here since day one or after. You know, I really fucking respect you guys, man.
But you can live stream using StreamYard Mobile regardless of your subscriber count.
Oh, really? Well, I'll have to look into some of that stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, so that's it. Why would you do that comeback? Maybe not. Probably not. If I could orchestrate it, here's an idea for why would you do that. Let's see how the new Jackass movie plays out and what they did, and then we'll act like accordingly.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they're gonna bring in some new people. You know what I mean?
When does that get released, you know?
I don't know, because of this fucking reform.
Honestly, I feel like it's not going to be nearly as good. For one, that special we watched of him, he just seems really dulled down.
Steve-O?
Yeah.
On Gnarly? Well, it was a multimedia experience where he told stories to an audience and then spliced in footage of the things that happened. The thing that I didn't like about Steve-O Gnarly was, like, I didn't see the footage before of him painting his cock and doing the cyclist skit. And there may be like one or two other things that I maybe hadn't heard previously. But for the majority of the Gnarly special, I had already heard every story and seen every clip.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was just like reminiscing again.
Steve-O still does crazy shit even though he's sober.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I was watching like a Jackass 4, like a clip thing. Like a clip thing where it was just like clips of Steve-O and Wee Man and Bam, just like different clips pushed into a thing, just talking about Jackass 4. And Wee Man was making this claim that like a lot of the new stuff in Jackass 4 is way crazier than anything that we did before. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, of course they're going to make that claim right away.
So we'll see if they bring in new people to the show, and then maybe we can bring in some new people and absolve ourselves and be like special guests, you know? But nobody's going to come here and do that shit for free.
That's right.
So, like, it'll never happen. Why would you do that? Had a great run. It was an amazing show. But it just didn't reach the views. Like, come on, man. It was a good show.
It was a good show, yeah.
My highest rated show is, I think, less than 30,000 views.
Yeah. And it was that the Durian?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
And again, it's not about, it's not about the analytics. It's just when you look at the analytics, the proof is in the pudding. The work's not worth the fucking payout.
Yeah.
I still enjoyed it, I guess, but he advertised it as being his craziest stunts was a little misleading. Is it because Not Slim One has baby Trek's arms that he is not able to wipe his own ass baby?
I can do it now. I lost a couple pounds.
Unsucking of a field full of horses and saying mast. Believe spooky. Yes, spooky.
What was it Spooky said?
That I have T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, my most popular video is the durian fruit video.
Has a T-Rex dick.
From 5 years ago. It has 26,000 views.
Which in the
And then my most popular gathering video only has 15,000 views.
Remember when we almost got that one video of ours sold to somebody?
Yeah, when we almost sold the pineapple juice to some fucking British thing.
But they never freaking aired it.
They never followed through with it.
Yeah.
And then I missed a private message on YouTube from Ellen's camp.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was about, but I talked about it before.
Damn.
So yeah, so I don't know. So maybe I missed some opportunities to make Why Would You Do That something larger than it could have been, but it never panned out. It is what it is. It had a great run. I liked it. I still like it. I go back and watch them once in a while.
Yeah, me too.
They're really cringy to watch because the audio is so shit and like I suck at editing and everything. So it's like it just is completely fucked.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can see the intention there.
After watching a Mexican cartel snuff video where they got someone with a combat knife and one of them eats a piece of his liver when...
Cool. Muay Thai must be new here with the sensationalization on the robot. Anyway, look, you guys got me on one with these shows. May I do a dab?
Sure.
Oh, thank you so kindly. Why don't you fucking talk about something for a few minutes?
I got nothing to talk about.
Come on, dude. Get me off this shit, please. Oh, careful. Thanks.
I thought I actually gave you one earlier. I didn't realize I did.
Well, you did give me one.
The second one?
Yes, I'm asking for another.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I am serious. Go to think and watch it.
Go to the YNC.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go watch it.
Nobody cares about fucking beheadings and eating livers and...
I mean, I got shit to talk about. I just don't really want to talk about it.
Oh, is it about the sad
emotional.
thing?
Yeah, I don't want to get
Come on, man,
emotional,
just do
man.
it. Come on, dude.
Iceman never
All right,
talks,
I'll talk about our absence last week of not having a show.
Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't do a show last Wednesday.
And as many of you know, it was because I had to unfortunately put down my one ferret, Garrett, the first one that I got. A few weeks ago, I had mentioned on here about Garrett not feeling well the one night, and I wanted to get home because he didn't seem all that well, but he seemed to have gotten a little bit better. I did notice over time now that he was losing weight, but you know, for the first bit, that didn't alarm me at all because every summer
was losing weight.
Well, every summer he would drop a bunch of weight. He would go from 3.5 pounds down to 1.5, 1 3/4, and you could noticeably see it. But then came last Wednesday, so the Friday before last Wednesday, Friday night. I was at home and I heard a weird noise, and I found Garrett underneath the TV stand, and he was scratching at his face, scratching at his neck, and he threw up a bunch of mucus.
That sucks.
But I mean, immediately after, he got up and he was running around and he was begging me for a treat and whatever. But I didn't give him one right away because he just threw up some mucus and stuff. But later that night, you know, I gave him a couple pieces of cat kibble.
To the dog?
I gave him a couple pieces of cat kibble, which he loves as a treat. I gave him one of his Marshall treats and some salmon oil, which to him is like fucking heroin. You give him salmon oil and there's nothing else going on in that world until that's gone. And he ate that no problem, and he was running around and whatever. Saturday I didn't see him too much, but when I saw him, he was active. I think I was busy that day doing other stuff, running in and out. But when I did see him, he was active. He would always come out looking for me like normal. Then on Sunday, I was pretty much home all day, and I started noticing him acting a little bit lazier. And then I noticed when I picked him up, I could start noticing his hip bones and stuff quite a bit more than I had a few days before. I tried to give him some cat kibble. Like, he was still asking me for treats. He would come up and constantly beg me for stuff. So I tried to give him a couple pieces of cat kibble. He ate them. 5 minutes later, I heard a noise and I found him throwing up again. I'm like, well, shit, this isn't good. But afterwards, he wanted some more, so I gave him. And then I noticed at that point that he also didn't seem to be eating his normal food. He had been leaving that alone too, because it had gone down a lot slower than normal. So it seems like only my female one had been eating it at the time. So then I tried to give him some salmon oil. Like I say, that's like his heroin. He took a couple licks and just walked away. Then he ate one of his Marshall's ferret treats, one of the peanut butter Marshall ferret treats. And also, I would give him just like a tiny little dab of peanut butter on my finger once in a while, and he would still lick that right up. But then Sunday night it started getting more, and he was throwing up more. But I'd already decided by that point, Monday, I'm taking him into the vet. But he was throwing up with absolutely every single treat I gave him. He would drink a little bit of water and throw up. So Monday morning, I took him into the veterinary hospital. Unfortunately, no vets in this area right now. This is by the College of Veterinarians or whatever has stated this, that they're not letting anybody in to veterinary offices, only the animals. We have to drop the animal off in the vestibule, walk out, they come to the vestibule and take the animal in and check it out. So I went out and I sat in my van, and I was out there for a while because they take a long time at this place. They called me up, the female vet who's actually an exotic animal vet, and she has ferrets of her own. She was the one in that on Monday. She called me up and she said, so we want to give him some x-rays, we want to possibly give him an ultrasound and blood test. She goes, we can give him the blood test and read the results here, which is a little more expensive, or send them away, and that's going to be at least 2 days before we get those tests back. I said, well, I don't care, just let's try and figure this out now. So they went ahead and did that. They did their did the X-ray and they did the blood test, and she got back to me and said that his blood sugar was extremely low, and he was dehydrated, obviously. His blood sugar was extremely low, which points to adrenal disease. Wait a minute. No, insulinoma, which is a type of diabetic cancer, I guess, that ferrets can be prone to. And they also noted that his adrenal gland was a bit swollen, which could possibly mean adrenal disease. So now we've got these two things. Plus, there's other cancers that ferrets get. This doctor literally told me, I guess ferrets are considered a tumor machine, more or less. But these are the two main things that happen, and those are the two things that were showing anything on the testing. But she, asked me, is there any chance that he ate anything? Which I'm for sure there's not, because this ferret, I've only had one ferret that would actually try and eat things that didn't belong to him, like rubber stuff or whatever. Garrett has never tried to swallow anything.
You want this dog hair?
The worst thing he would ever do is just steal shit and hide it.
Just I was a manger at a pet store.
Okay, great.
I'm sorry that that's happening to you. We'll finish with your story after you get this inside of you. It'll be better for you. And it's really sad, man, that you're saying about the things that are the two most common things. I had a cat that I loved way back in the early 2000s, and he got really sick. Yeah, sorry, man. He got really sick with, like, crystals in his urine from being fixed. And they say, oh, yeah, that's a common side effect from fixing an animal.
I didn't realize
you fix an animal when they get older, they can develop, like, kidney problems.
So I'm going to watch that for my cats now.
Oh, jeez, I'm not trying to make it more sad.
So anyways, where was I?
It tastes like shit. I'll do one too.
Fuck, where was I?
You were just saying that the vet asked you if the fucking animal ate anything.
Yeah, if he was prone to eating anything. I said no. I have absolutely, 99% sure that this isn't something stuck inside him, but it was still a concern. It always is, especially with ferrets. She goes, I felt around his stomach and I didn't feel anything hard. Food and stuff can sometimes look like the opacity in his intestines can sometimes look like something else. So we agreed to do an ultrasound also, which didn't show any of that. She prescribed, they gave him an anti-nauseant shot, and they gave him a shot of liquid just under his skin, so that he had this big bubble on his skin for that night, and it was actually leaking a little bit, but it was just like a saline liquid, whatever, just to give him some hydration. Took him home with these medicines and stuff. He was pretty out of it by the time we got home, and I just let him run to a spot and go to sleep for the night. The next morning, I gave him I gave him a treat, because some of it has to have food. Gave him a treat, tried to give him some medicine, and he seemed to do okay. I didn't see any problems. I sat with him for a bit and watched him, and he wasn't throwing up at all. Now, whether or not, because that was in the morning, I had to go to work. Whether or not after I left he did, I don't know. I came home Monday night, gave him a treat, gave him some medicine. He immediately threw up the medicine.
Was it so bad?
It's bad. It is so bad. So on Tuesday again, and I had to get up in the middle of the night to give him the one medicine. It was like every 8 hours. So I got up at 3 in the morning to give him the stuff that's supposed to help with his stomach, coat his stomach and stuff. But he threw that up immediately. Tuesday morning, I tried again. Didn't work. I decided I guess that was Tuesday night. And then Wednesday morning, I decided I gotta take him into the vet and we gotta see what's up, because this just isn't working.
Gust of wind.
I sat out there in the parking lot waiting for them. You pull in the parking lot, you let them know you're there, and they put you in queue. It was a little over 2 hours later. Me and Garrett were just hanging out in the van. He was drinking water without throwing up at that moment, but he was just extremely tired and just basically wanted to lay around. They finally got him in, and she called me up and she goes, okay, we can for the adrenal gland, we can do this other test and send it away to get it done. We don't do the results here, unfortunately, and it's going to take 2 to 3 days for the results to come in. And I'm like, well, then he's just going to suffer for another 2 or 3 days waiting. He's already look at him. And she goes, well, we can also give him this anti-nauseant shot and see if if his body will start taking the medicine again. I said, okay, and if it doesn't, I'm going to take him home, and he's not going to eat tonight, so he still hasn't eaten. I gotta try and give him his medicine. If he throws, I said, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore to him. He's obviously been suffering for more than the few days that I know, because I don't always see him. I said, I just want him to stop. I want it to stop for him. He's been too good to me, and I can't.
Yeah, my life's upside down. Fuck 2000.
So you did the right thing.
I made the decision there that I had to do for him.
Well, you did the right thing for you too.
You know, a lot of people out there, they're like ferrets. You know, whatever. They're just a dumb little animal. They're like having a rat or a hamster. But I'll tell you, having a ferret is basically like having another cat or dog. It really is.
I think you can attach your love to anything that's alive.
Well, you can.
Even
you can,
inanimate.
honestly, I mean, I had 2 rats, and rats are also a very affectionate, intelligent critters too. But I mean, that hurt me when they had to go. But like ferrets are honestly like having a cat and a dog in one. They're very independent. They'll do their own thing, but they'll also constantly come up to you for, you know, pick me up, give me a treat, give me a head scratch. Other animals like you don't get hamsters and gerbils like that, right? Sure, you fall in love with those little critters, but it's totally different.
Yeah, my cat died in 2014, and it's 2020, and I still didn't get another cat. So I think I can relate sort of with what you're saying about feeling bad about your pets.
So now I've got my last ferret at home. When I got her, she came with a bonded sister at the time. When her sister died last year, she was visibly, obviously depressed. She would just once in a while come out and just lay in the middle of the floor and look around. She didn't really want to do anything for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then she finally started to pick up again. Now it's just been her and Garrett for the last year and a half almost, and Garrett's gone, and she seems okay, but I feel that I notice her, unfortunately, walking around looking for Garrett, looking in spots where she might find him.
What are you gonna do? Get another fucking
No, I'm not
ferret?
getting any more ferrets. I mean, I want to keep her for as
How
long
many
as I
pets
can.
do you have right now?
Well, now I've got 4. Dog, a ferret, and 2 cats.
That's not
But
bad.
I have been considering and mulling over possibly trying to find somebody else in the area who also... I won't get rid of her to just anybody. If it's anybody, it has to be somebody who has ferrets, is experienced with ferrets, and lets the ferrets run around at least a few hours a day and not just sit in a cage all day.
How old was Garrett?
Garrett would have been 6 or 7 years old.
Bass was like about 8.
Yeah.
What's the life expectancy for one of those things?
Between 7 and 12 years, sometimes.
And
a
how
little
old was
longer.
he?
He was 6 or 7.
Nailed it, right?
But I mean, he was completely healthy right up until this point, and then that was it.
Different kinds of biology, you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, I love you, Iceman, and I'm sorry that your pet died and that you feel sad now about it.
Rob
I'm
Bowman's
rubbing
dog
my
has a
eye
ferret.
because
That's
I
awesome.
fucking got like weed.
Ferrets
in it
are
or
fucking
something.
awesome, aren't they, Rob?
My
They are
daughter
really
has a
cool. They are
ferret.
really cool fucking critters. And Garrett, he was afraid. Both of my ferrets, all of them, they're not afraid of anything.
Spooky the Fungi says Garrett is greater than Gizmo.
Well, I mean, Garrett was fucking awesome. He was, but I mean, I'd have to equalize them.
When the dog dies, I don't
ways.
even know what is gonna happen. It's gonna be fucking retarded. I'm not even looking forward to it. You better get another fucking dog when this one starts getting old. Get a new one right away so that you can put the love into it.
I don't know if I can.
Because I can't watch you be destroyed.
With her.
You know, get another dog.
Well, I mean, I'm
When
gonna
I
have
see
cats too. I'll always have some animal.
You won't attach yourself to one of those animals like you do this one.
That's life.
Well, I would
It's
attach
all
myself
good
to my
and
cat if I could
healthy.
just take him
Then
around
bang,
anywhere.
I'm gonna get you a
boom.
big ass
The
dog
death
so that you don't
pop
take it
hits.
everywhere.
Just
No,
hope
no
you
more big
found
dogs.
your
Animal
link
independence.
before
I love big
go.
dogs. They're fucking awesome, but I love just having a small dog is so much easier.
I'm gonna get you a Saint Bernard like in Beethoven.
Don't, man, 'cause I'll fucking fall in love with it.
Yeah. It'll cost like $300 a day in
Yeah,
ride
pretty
dog.
much.
Positive vibes dominate.
Oh, thanks,
Thanks,
man.
man.
That's life. It's all good and healthy. Then bang, pow, boom. The death pop hits.
Yeah, I guess you're right, eh? I mean, that happens to people all the time. You seem healthy, and then all of a sudden that's it. A week later, you're dead.
Yo.
Yo, what up, fat ass?
Fat ass?
Small
Is it
dogs
really?
Fat
are
fucking
better
ass,
than
fucking
big
Scotty,
dogs.
fucking ass fat.
I mean, Big dogs are awesome. They're fucking playful and cuddly and just they have their awesome qualities. But just a small dog is just so much easier to deal with. Really is.
Good dogs are good. That's it. Bad
There's
dogs
that
are
too.
shit.
My lab was a very good dog also. He would wander off, sneak out of the backyard and wander off once in a while, but he always stayed within the fucking block. Oh, I guess I'll do. He never crossed over and went anywhere.
Small dogs belong on dinner plates in Korea.
Oh my God, Spooky! You know, I've been thinking about you, dog. I feel like I haven't seen you in the chat in a while. Have you feel like you've seen Spooky the Fungi in the chat in a while? No, like we didn't do last week, but the week before, or previous weeks. I feel like I haven't seen him in chats recently. I never fucking pay attention.
Which is now 10 years later ID.
So what's your plan tonight? You want to do a little more? Or you want to finish up?
No, I'm getting hangry.
You're getting hangry?
I need to eat something soon. I haven't eaten for a while.
What are you going to eat?
I have no idea.
Peanut butter again?
Probably peanut butter and Cheerios.
Well, like rolled in a ball?
Sometimes. No, seriously, I just dip my knife in the peanut butter, dip my knife in the Cheerios.
Yeah, I think when you said Cheerios, it reminded me, I think I read an article that Lucky Charms is going to officially release on all marshmallows.
So fucking gross.
Well, I think it's like, you don't have to pour it in a bowl and put milk on it and eat it.
Regardless, I can't eat those things dry either. Like those
little crispy, crunchy, little dehydrated marshmallows.
The only way I like crispy, crunchy, dehydrated marshmallows is when they come in a package of hot chocolate and they get soft and slimy.
Okay, so you could just accomplish the exact same thing.
But it's different though because it's with the hot chocolate.
Just boil your milk before you put it on your Lucky Charms.
No, that's gross.
Zingo bingo.
That's gross.
We did it.
Hot milk is only good.
We did it.
Hot milk is only good if it's chocolate.
Just hot white fucking milk.
That's gross.
Pour it on Lucky Charms.
Gross. I've drank.
Yeah, but I'm fixing your marshmallow problem.
Nothing, man. It's making everything grosser. Hot white milk.
With marshmallows that are slimy, like you were liking.
Plus, those ones in the packages are different than fucking
And guess
Lucky
what? It
Charms
wouldn't even
ones.
be white milk because all the marshmallow color will fucking run out, and then you have rainbow milk.
Yo, flannel.
What up?
Rainbow sugar milk.
There you go.
No, that's not really good.
We'll try it for the next episode of Why Would You Do That?
All right, let's do that.
Just scalding hot milk on marshmallows. Anyway, let's finish the show early tonight. We're going to play the outro right now. Oop, what'd I do? Nothing? Oh, because we disconnected.
Oh, you do? Shut off the chat, yeah.
We're done this fuckfest. Yo, I saw a fucking tweet or Instagram post or whatever.
I can eat literally like one marshmallow by itself. That's it.
Dude, a little baby one.
No, any marshmallow. Well, not those big fucking honky. And you know those new ones with the chocolate inside? Those are so gross.
I bought marshmallows with chocolate inside at Shimmer Forest, remember?
I don't remember having them at Shimmer Forest.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you bought them and I wouldn't eat them because I'd already known that I don't like them.
Me and Ross, I think, had some.
Oh, they are gross. I don't like those.
Man, I forgot what I was just saying. Muay Thai really wants us to watch that snuff video.
Yeah.
Join my Discord, Muay Thai, and post a link. Fucking pussy.
Shepherds are pretty awesome dogs.
If I had to have a dog, I'm not a dog person. If I had to have a dog, it would be my dog, so I would like it. Number one. Number two, it would be a big dog, but not a gigantic dog.
It's like a black lab.
Not black.
Well, okay, chocolate lab or yellow lab, or something that size basically.
If I got a little dog, see, I don't even want like a meaty dog, like a meaty fucking pit bull.
Any dog you get is gonna end up eating because you'll feed it a bunch of shit.
You know, for the longest time that I had Bass, I never fucking. For the longest time that I had Bass, I didn't give him human food.
Yeah.
And I would cast him away when I ate it. You don't fucking watch me.
Well, I mean, for one, most of the time he wouldn't eat it. He would lick it and leave it. My cat.
Yeah,
did the
he
same
was
thing.
super fucking picky too. But Yeah, when I started feeding him human food, that's when he got to develop the tolerance.
Yeah.
I guess I need this. And that's it. We're done this episode of Positive Vibes Live. Stay tuned next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an all-new episode of Positive Vibes Live. And also check out Studio 17 tonight for a new show that replaces that fucking coward Tonic and Sales with Boy Blue. So we'll see how. Yeah, he sure is, Dirty Deeds. So we'll see how this goes. I miss Bast a lot, Josh. So we'll see how this Blue show goes tonight. If it hits, then I don't know if I'm gonna go live on BBDS. If it sucks, then I'm definitely ready at the helm. Boom! Ready to stream on BBDS tonight, sometime after 10 p.m. And that's it, okay? Did enough promo.
Okay.
What's up? You got something to say?
That's right.
Yeah, basically. All right, we'll see you next week. Whoop, whoop!
Whoop!
I press... Oh.